Today I get to tell you that I was wrong, and that is that DJI would bring support for their consumer drones to the goggles too. However, they have done it. But always remember, with DJI there is always a catch, and there is one very big catch here as well, and we're going to talk about that today. We're also going to answer the question on, do the hacks still work with this new firmware? You may have seen posts around the internet telling you that they don't. However, I can give you some good news and tell you, yes, they do. Nothing has changed, but we'll talk about that a bit more as we move through the video. So this week, DJI pushed out firmware version 01.06 for the DJI Goggles 2 and the new DJI Goggles Integra. This brought support for DJI's consumer models as follows: the DJI Mavic 3 series, which includes the standard Mavic 3, the Mavic 3 Classic, and the new Mavic 3 Pro. It also added support for the new Mini 3 Pro as well. I say new, it isn't new, but it has been around a little while, and it is one of their newer models. Just to be clear though, it is only those models of drones that are supported. The Air 2S and other models are not, and the DJI FPV Drone is not supported either. It is only now the DJI Avata, the DJI O3, the DJI Mavic 3 series, which is the normal one, the standard, the classic, and the new Pro, and the Mini 3 Pro, not the standard Mini 3. You still also have support for the original DJI Air unit and the Cadex Vista with that new firmware, just like we had before. Nothing has changed in that respect. As I said though, with DJI, there is always a gotcha, and there is a very big one here. And that is, rather than being able to use your lovely goggles with your Mavic 3 with your nice RC Pro, instead they're going to limit you to be able to fly with the goggles with the DJI Love Toy 2. So instead of having that ability to use that nice expensive controller and fly with sticks, they're going to make you use the hand sausage device. Now again, just to be clear, as I understand it, it only works with the Love Toy 2, not the original version, so you are going to need to get the version 2 if you want the goggle capability. Now, this is frankly madness compared to what DJI have done in the past. They actually sell the Avata remote controller so you can fly that quad with a remote, yet they are restricting you from being able to do that with the Mavic 3 and the Mini 3 Pro with the goggles. There is zero logic in doing this. There is literally no good reason to limit users in such a way. However, as I have already said, DJI really isn't about giving you options, it's about giving you what they want to give you, and this is a classic of that happening again. Now, as I've said, there's been a lot of question marks online with regards to this new firmware and the support for the hacks. Now, with regards to the ham file, if you don't know what the ham file is, it is a file that you place on the SD card that goes into the goggles that unlocks additional channels, but also increases the maximum RF output. It works with the O3 system and the Avata drone, and I can happily confirm that nothing has changed. This new firmware works exactly the same as it did before. Both the ham file on the Avata and the O3 system is still fully functioning. There is nothing to worry about. It works as it always has. I don't know though what the status is of this ham file with regards to these new drone models. I don't actually have a Mini 3 Pro or a Mavic 3 to be able to test it. It's something I would love to be able to do, and I'm going to try and find out if it's something I can borrow an aircraft on to be able to make some content on. I'll be honest, I am slowly getting tempted to buy a Mini 3 Pro. Maybe even a Mavic 3 if I'm honest. I have been tempted towards this new Pro model and maybe replace my Inspire 3. Sorry, Inspire 2. Not that lucky. However, I haven't made a decision yet, and I'm going to have to see what sort of money I'm going to get for the Inspire 2 if I did that. But I am at the point of thinking that I might be better with a Mavic 3 Pro now, maybe the Cine version, than the Inspire 2, simply because of the filming that I do these days. Again though, I will say that I think it is complete madness that they have restricted the use of these aircraft in the way they have when used with the Goggles 2 or the Goggles Integra. Just to also confirm that this only works with the Goggles 2 and Integra. The V2s do not have support for these new models, and this very much shows that DJI has put a nail in the coffin of those goggles, and this is the new standard system moving forward. So what we have today with this new goggle firmware is something that is positive, but it is also not exactly what we asked for either. So pretty much a normal firmware update from DJI. Now that is pretty much it from me on this one. I just wanted to clear everything up. Ham files work fine. If you don't know how it works and what it is, I do have a video on how to do it. I'll link that in the description, and I'll probably put a card up on screen somewhere for you now if you want to see that, and that will walk you through how to do it. I haven't tested it on any other system yet, but it is a good thing. But come on, DJI, give us bloody proper control, please. Now, if you have found this useful, please do let me know what you think in the comment section. Any questions, I will try and answer them. Please put them in there. Furthermore, if you'd like to support the channel to allow me to keep making content like this, to be able to do this kind of testing, to show you if this stuff still works, maybe even buy a Mavic 3, please do consider checking out the link to my Patreon, as well as buy me a coffee in the description. I can only make the content on this channel with the support of my patrons. I want to say a massive thank you from me to all of the people who do support me. And if you would like to support us as well, please do consider checking it out. Anyway, that's it from me. Stay safe. I'll speak to you soon.